Hello again, Lori here from Gathering Time and Grace. I hope this finds everyone well. We have a snowy day today. It is pretty. I'm glad I don't have to drive in it though. Anyway, I have a flip through of the farm journal today. This is a housewarming gift. So I just tied it with this ribbon. I had intended on putting these gears on the side here, but the spine was in such rough shape that was not going to work. So anyway, I used some toile, had a farmhouse scene on it, and I put the gears on the front. I had a picture I wanted here, but it just didn't look right, so gears it is. I open it up. I didn't put anything on the front or back cover, just left the beautiful toile scene there. I love this little guy here sneaking his dog on the train with his magazine upside down. And this book is called The Farm by Louis Broomfield, 1933. And we have a old farm machine piece here. And then I included in the pocket a DeKalb, pieces from a DeKalb booklet. Of course, everybody had DeKalb, probably still does. And pieces from the Reproduction Eaton catalog. And then I went on Graphics Fairy and picked out some farm animals that I could print out and use as pockets. And a few other printables, so I will put the information down below. And the old, this here is from Point Edward Elevator Limited, 1903. And the wife is a teacher, so I included some old pages from school books in it as well. And the old grocery list, which I always read over and find fascinating. Hairpins, 8 cents. There you go. February, the money they spent. And I did a little page tab thing here with the extras left over. A little cluster. And this is so sweet. This is out of a children's book. Let the sofa be mountains, the carpet be sea. There I'll establish a city for me. Little one playing with blocks and animals. And then I put little page decorations there on each center. There's 7 signatures. No, I lied. There's 4 signatures in this book. Little belly band here. 160 acres in Western Canada, the richest land on earth. Men of 18 years and over get a homestead of 160 acres free. Wow. And then a little journaling bingo card. And auction sale of farm stock on Saturday, October the 19th. And I'm not sure, 1872. This is a reproduction. Personal accounts of the ladies, excuse me, Davis, and I can't read the other name, and the babies. The babies were $2.42 for that month. And more ledger. Pocket here, International, because that's the tractor that or farm vehicles that he has. Here's a photograph of an old farm and another DeKalb piece there. And a little journaling tag. This here is the coupon for meat rations in Canada. It's kind of a hard plastic. There you go. And this here piece is Canada's markets, buying and selling prices. Hay and straw, livestock, horses, hides and skins, wool washed. It's 46 cents, 42 to 46 in Toronto, 50 to 55 in Montreal. I thought he might find that interesting. This is from a 1916 newspaper. And another piece from that same newspaper. A little pocket here. January 1918. And you could use this under here to use it as a tuck or to write under for some secret journaling space. And here's another one of those prints from the Graphics Fairy, the Guernsey cow. And a flashcard. And Lambton Kent Creameries from 1943. And a pit card with wheat on it. And a kitty cat. And this was from some paper that I have. I just made a little pocket out of it. A little journaling card. And that same paper, I just made a belly band. And good, it's Mason's. Better and more wholesome than mineral water, more refreshing and stimulating than alcoholic beer, more economical than either. Mason's herbed beer. Wonder what's in it. Sugar and yeast only to be added. Interesting. And more of the house account here. And here's another article that I thought they might find interesting from 1916. And then a red barn, because they have a red barn. And little pockets here and here. And this here is chew stag tobacco. My grandfather used to chew stag. And another pit card. This one is hay. And a little protect your calves from the sun from that newspaper. And another piece from the newspaper and a little journaling card, whoops, of wheat. And corn. And more from the Point Edward Elevator Company. More school books. Little cluster there. Love these. And Peerless Poultry Fence. And then I put a booklet from the 4-H in here. And this one is on the 4-H Club members entertain. Dainty tea sandwiches, pinwheel sandwiches, rules for party guests. Be agreeable, answer the invitation, be considerate of others. Etiquette is built on the golden rule. One rises when an older person enters the room. Neither eat your food too fast nor take too big of bites or talk while chewing is crude. Gum chewing is not considered good taste at teas and parties, but is permissible on picnics or other informal outings. To be popular, be well groomed, clean, and neat, and appropriately dressed. Upon leaving the party or other social event, thank your host or hostess. I hear little Tate barking there. He's been a busy guy today. So this is all about the food, invitations, cheese sandwich filling, white cake, rolled sandwiches, open-faced sandwiches. It's a Dominion bank check. That was from Tracy at Tracy Tries Journaling. And this is from a book that I had that had old reproductions of old advertisements in it. So I just did a little collage and made a little pocket here with a little farm scene. And I'm going with this as some sort of field, but I'm not sure. It actually looks like canola. And then a little over the page journaling card here. With different, well, they've got ducks, different quail, wild turkeys. We have wild turkeys out in this area. And an old receipt from Beaver Lumber. Have a little collage with a farmer there. And I included this postcard, I think it's from the 40s. It was the one, please don't think I'm nagging, but when you do drink whiskey, drink milk too. It's supposed to be the best way to imbibe, and it won't hurt you. It just makes me chuckle. And a little cluster pocket here. And then this here is Home for Thanksgiving. Farm scene, little cluster. So another cow pocket. The old rotary phone. Can't see the check. I'm not sure where that one came from. I think it might be Nancy at Wishes and Weeds, but I'm not sure. Another little cluster. Milk top. And an International Harvester there, pocket. And here's the rest of the 4-H booklet. For parties, entertaining, milk drinks, chocolate sauce, fresh fruit ice cream, molasses popcorn balls. Bet you those are good. And molasses cookies. My older son, we had an elderly neighbor, and she made molasses cookies by the dozens, and he used to run away from home. They lived next door, and he used to run away from home and take his comb and his toothbrush and go next door and eat the molasses cookies. Fife, that was the woman, she got the biggest charge out of him doing that. I'd watch him leave. He'd run next door. It was pretty cute. And here we have some scenes here. Sugar bush, farm, and a little town. And then this card here is so cute. It's vintage. Little girl with her pup. And then there's lots and lots of writing space. And this card was made in Canada. There you go. And this is the last signature. Various horses, or breeds of horses. And then we have a Canadian Tire over the page journaling spot. Here's another belly band. And we have the pick card. This one's rye. And then we have an old flinch card. And here is more old farming equipment. And an old truck. I'm pretending that that truck was to gather milk. It's probably not, but that'll work. Another milk top. And chicken. Little tuck spot there. And this is the Lambton Kent creameries as well. And so this is for eggs. Grade A large, grade A medium, grade A pullet, grade B, C, cracks, and rejects. So there was 3 rejects and none with cracks. And they got $3.41 for the eggs. And let me see how many there was. 50 quantity. About a dozen eggs. And a little cocktail page. And Midland Coal Mining Company from 1928. And here I took an old envelope, and this is the Olympic Games 1976, the Canadian Family and Physical Fitness, Victoria, BC. And inside I tobacco farm. I'm believing that's what that is. It looks pretty familiar from back in the day. So yeah, where did I have that there? And on this page here, I did a little bit of gesso, just for some extra writing space. And here we have early winter with skating on the pond. Another little cluster. And I did some texture paste on those pages. And another little flippy leftover bit there. A big milk top. And this here is good wishes for Thanksgiving. And then this here, of course, is some chickens. So yeah. And then we have this here, getting some work done in the barn. And then we're at the back. So that is this, and hopefully we can deliver it tomorrow, hopefully, weather permitting. And that would be it for the journals for 2025. I didn't even count how many I've done. And I'm not sure whether I'll be back on again until the new year. We have a lot of functions that we have to attend to and cook for, so we shall wait and see whether I get out and about. I still need to finish Christmas shopping, so need to do that. And we have 2 birthdays this month. And then my son is catering, so my husband helps with that. So he's got a few more to go of those. And then we both woke up with a cold today, so yay us. Anyway, I hope everyone stays well and take care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.